One of the most hotly anticipated spin-offs coming to the MCU may now be the most puzzling. Here's what we know about Black Widow so far. Make sure you've seen Endgame before watching this. A lot has changed since Scarlett Johansson first portrayed Black Widow in 2010's Iron Man 2.
Through Avengers and then certainly with Winter Soldier, had an opportunity to become a woman who realized, I haven't really made any active choices in my life.
Well, she certainly made an active choice in Endgame, sacrificing herself before Hawkeye could to save the universe. Screenwriters Stephen McFeely and Christopher Marcus felt strongly that Natasha's journey had to come to an end to get the Avengers back. But it sure confuses the upcoming spin-off scenario for the former KGB spy turned S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. It now seems that a prequel is the most likely setup for the standalone film. That said, an origin story for a character who's died in the timeline doesn't sound like the most satisfying spin-off to fans. So, does this mean Black Widow won't stay dead?
This is awkward.
The idea of Natasha's resurrection is seated in Endgame, when Bruce Banner reveals that he tried to bring her back to life with the Infinity Gauntlet, but he failed. While the MCU has brought characters back before through other means, doing so with Black Widow could create some startling inconsistencies relative to the existing MCU.
I'm not able to say a thing. Earlier today, Kevin was like, we haven't announced anything. I was like, I don't know.
Even Scarlett Johansson seems reluctant to confirm her status as Natasha Romanoff. But assuming she plays the Marvel character she made mainstream, she'll be joined by David Harbour from Stranger Things, who echoed a similar sentiment to IMDb.
I can tell you nothing about it. They'll kill me.
Fresh off her Oscar nod for The Favorite, Rachel Weisz joined the cast in April 2019 to play, you guessed it, an undisclosed role. Florence Pugh, who just played an unlikely wrestling hero in Fighting With My Family, is on board as well, reportedly to play a rival assassin. Evidently, Marvel met with more than 65 potential filmmakers before deciding on director Kate Shortland, an Australian filmmaker whose last film, Berlin Syndrome, was nominated for a Grand Jury Prize at Sundance in 2017. Penning the script are Jack Schaefer and Ned Benson. Schaefer just wrote The Hustle with Rebel Wilson and Anne Hathaway, and Benson is best known for writing and directing the Disappearance of Eleanor Rigby series. One thing's for sure, these two screenwriters have their work cut out for them to give Black Widow the cinematic life she deserves without disrupting the fate of the MCU. No release date is announced, but with production beginning in June 2019, don't expect this to hit theaters before 2020.